what's next for Nebraska guys? So the coaches are back. It's a dead period. They can't go on the road again and for recruiting until April. What's really going to be going on now is winter workouts. There's about 6 more weeks left of winter workouts before spring break. The coaching staff can go watch these workouts. So this Monday for a lot of programs everywhere was kind of the first day coaches went to go watch their teams work out. You're going to see Matt Rhule and his staff in that office every day at 5 a.m. down there watching those guys work out.
They can watch. Can they coach?
Observe. Yeah. You're limited in what you can get involved with. I think you can do some things in film room and other, I think it's called the 20-hour rule, and X amount of those hours can be like meetings and film time and other things. But there's going to be a lot going on behind the curtain the next few weeks.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. These are rugged workouts.
Mm-hmm. Mat drills.
A little bit. Yes.
And you thought they were like wrestling mats.
I didn't know. I wondered.
Did they wrestle?
Well, do they get on a mat? I don't know. Anyway.
They're going to have guys fight for their position. Yeah. You fight him, and the winner keeps their job.
Just bare knuckle.
Wouldn't you call this a... All right. A little bit of a weeding out process. Some of that will go on here, right?
Yeah. You're trying to get guys to quit right now. Yeah. Like you're trying to find out who's in and who's in just for the check.
That's different than seeing who will quit. I think it's more about what you said second there, Sean. I think it's more about seeing who's in, and some guys won't be in.
And who's in for the shoes, the gear, and the amenities versus like the work that Matt Rhule and these guys. And we've seen this with every coach when they come in. Scott Frost, when he came in, they had several guys go to the hospital.
Rhabdo.
Yeah, there's the rhabdo. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was a thing right out of the gate.
Yep.
That little receiver went. That little receiver.
Tyjon Lindsey.
Yeah, Tyjon Lindsey. Yeah, it was fairly controversial.
Well, back then, like it was funny because people were so fired up about Frost. When I gave speeches around the state that winter, like people like chuckled that guys were like in the hospital from workouts. They were like, "Good, them boys need that."
Sissy Riley workouts.
I mean, it was just so funny, the narrative. I mean, you had guys literally like in the hospital for serious conditioning things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Terrence Knighton was talking about, the coaches being down there and watching workouts. He said that they could tell guys are nervous. Like the intensity has picked up a little bit this week with the coaches now. I mean, there's face-to-face, like actual work being done. It's not just meetings and I'll talk. Like there's action now.
That's
and
intense.
I think that's raised the bar a little bit, which can only be a good thing.
And I was told the first workout, the coaches were down there, like guys messed up a lot and were nervous just because, I mean, everyone knows what that scholarship chart says. It says 103 right now. Everybody knows there's only 85 seats on the bus. Guess what? There's going to be 18 guys off that bus.
Yeah, but like Rhule said today, new rules in college football take care of a lot of it.
If you don't want to play football or leave Nebraska, yeah.
And, Sean, like you've mentioned too, there's guys that can, with NIL, like they can get scholarship type of
that's part of it,
pay or whatever you want to call it. But
they call it pay. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean there were starters last year.
But if they don't want them on the roster,
right?
Are they? Is the collective going to just offer to pay their scholarships?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
So yeah, it will get dicey with kind of the next few weeks. You also heard Matt Rhule say Tom Osborne is going to be the keynote speaker at the coaches clinic. I think Matt Rhule has gone out of his way to make sure he gets in front of the Osborne situation and embraces him, has him in the program.
I don't think it's a situation.
No, but I go back to like the Callahan era. Okay. But Osborne was in the middle of being a congressman, so it was kind of hard for him to get here anyway.
Yeah, I don't think why wouldn't it just be Rhule respects Tom Osborne and wants him to speak at the clinic? It doesn't have to be a political move, right?
No.
That's
but everything in here is political.
Yeah, I mean, there's the old guard that is a bit dismissive of Matt Rhule because he's an outsider. Where they had guys that were one of their own that are no longer here, and they wanted them here, and now by embracing the most legendary figure in Nebraska football, I think that's a good way to maybe mend those bridges a little bit.
I suppose it could be that. And I just
for the fans and for those former players.
I just wonder if it's Matt Rhule has a lot of respect for Tom, and I want him to speak at my event.
First clinic.
Yeah, my first clinic. I don't know if it's a political move. I'd like to think it's not.
I hope down the road Matt Rhule gets Zach Taylor to speak at one of his clinics.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like Zach,
Yeah.
and Zach would.
That
do
would be
it.
awesome.
Like, and that will happen. I think it will down the road.
Yeah,
Um,
should. It should happen down
That'd
the
be
road.
great.
Yeah.